In this video, we're going to go over what you should wear to the Kentucky Derby. I get a lot of questions from women all over the world asking what they should wear to the Kentucky Derby. The problem seems to be that when you search online for what to wear to the Kentucky Derby, some very crazy and often intimidating images come up. You see people wearing very oversized floppy hats that look very costumey. They're a bit old-fashioned, antebellum, very gone with the wind. When you search online for photos of what to wear, sometimes you truly won't know if those photos were from the 80s or 2016. Judging from what's available online, you might think you're supposed to dress like Mary Poppins and just call it a day. But I'm here to tell you absolutely not. You'll also find images of people wearing miniature and not so miniature versions of stables, barns, and starting gates on their heads. It's a lot of work to create a diorama, and that's not something you need to worry about doing. So if you're trying to actually look beautiful and not just wacky or silly, I'm here to share some ideas with you. Nail down the hat first. If you're wondering what kind of hat to wear based on your head shape, hair color, or personal style, check out my video below on finding the best hat to suit your head and personal style. Once you've chosen your hat, you can really go one of two ways: monochromatic, or what I like to call the pickup. It's acceptable and actually incredibly beautiful to play around a bit more with matchy-matchy looks. You might not be so into matching your bag and shoes on a normal day. In fact, it might be a little corny and obvious, but this is something you can do with hat dressing. However, with hat dressing, it's your style prowess that's on display. And the dressing is so much more complicated. You're wearing something on your head, and the proportions need to be just right. Again, more on that in the video that I posted below, also on my YouTube channel. So doing head to toe in one color can be absolutely stunning. Choose a hue that flatters you and do it all the way. Remember, we're starting with the hat. So if you've chosen, for example, a geometric architectural style hat, yes, pair it with a dress in the exact same color, but make sure that this dress is just as modern and artful as the hat. It's not all about color. Just because the color matches does not mean the hat matches the dress. An artful or modern hat should not normally be paired with a delicate lacy number. The style of the outfit should be just as bold and in the same style vein as the hat. Next, picking up or incorporating a secondary color of your dress's print is really the key to most iconic hat looks. Does it look planned? Yes. But rather than planned, let's say polished. I'm here to explain to you that dressing around a hat is an entirely different way of thinking about fashion. So get that straight in your head right now. In the case of hat ensembles, a casual thrown together look is definitely not what we're going for. I've seen women come to events dressed in a beautiful, lacy pink Valentino dress, but topped off with a nude and green hat that made no sense when paired with that dress whatsoever. Nothing says, "I borrowed this hat from my friend out of desperation at midnight last night," like a poorly orchestrated dress and hat combination. The goal is to look polished. Creativity is key. In the next video, we'll go over some very specific ways to pair hats and dresses, so stay tuned. And please check out my hat boutique, chapeau.com, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more fashion tips.